Hello friends, welcome to English classes with Atadeepa. You're watching Writing Skills for Class 12 CBSE. So let's begin. Today we are going to read article writing. This is lecture 5. For first 4 lectures, please visit to my channel. In first 4 lectures, we have dealt with short compositions including notice writing, advertisements, poster making and invitation and replies. So let's deal with article writing. What is an article exactly? An article is an expression of one's thought on an issue or a subject which is logically and coherently written in meaningful paragraphs. Okay, so this is a content. What is that content? The content is an expression of one's thoughts. So your thoughts are developed into an article which are usually constructed in a logical and coherent way. Okay, so now there are few points that you have to keep in mind when framing an article. So what are those points that you have to keep in mind? Number 1, give a title that should catch the attention of the readers. So when you are making an article, give a title. That is the first thing. Second thing, begin with a quote. So when you are writing an article, you can begin your article with a quote, and that quote can be from any author, any critic, any poet, or you can create your own quotes also. Alright, or you can begin with any striking opening line which is throwing a very enlightening line to the readers. Then you can also provide your strong arguments in your article which are also supported by the evidences. Okay, so your argument should always be supported by evidences. If evidences are not provided, then your arguments becomes weak. Okay, then introduce a new point at the beginning of each paragraph. So when you are beginning a new paragraph, remember to add new point, because every point, the point that you have already discussed in the previous paragraph, if you elaborate it in such a way which is dealing in the second paragraph also, that is actually making your content weak and boring. So you have to introduce a new point when you are making a new paragraph. Okay, but again you should be coherent. Your new point should be in accord with the previous point that you have discussed in your article. Then develop your ideas in an interesting and substantial way. So whatever idea that you are providing here, that should be interesting, that should be introduced in such a way that sustains the attention of the readers. Okay, this you can do by using different types of elements, that is humor, emotive language, rhetorical questions. These are providing specific effects to your article. Then conclude your article with a strong point. So whatever strongest point that you have, that is in your opinion, so your opinion should be provided in a conclusive statement. Okay, so these are few things that you need to keep in mind when you are writing an article. Now see this is the format of an article. This is not the layout, but yes, these are the bullet points that you have to keep in mind when you are preparing any article. So what all you have to do? First thing, title, as we have discussed earlier also, that the title is of utmost importance. So your title should be effective. Okay, then second is byline. So byline is the writer's name. So where you have to write this writer's name? Immediately after this topic writing. Okay, so after that topic, this should be written from the center, should begin from the center and should go towards the right. Okay, then introduction. So introduction, when you are introducing your topic, it should be introduced in a comprehensive way. Then establish the context, stating why are you talking about it. So whatever topic you are talking about it must have some issue. Okay, so what is that issue, why it is in news, or why you are talking about it, that should be addressed in the introductory paragraph. Then you can also put rhetoric questions in the introductory paragraph only, so that it gives some startling effect to it. So what are those things? That you are providing some factual data, you are providing some stats or quotation that are supporting the issue. Okay, and this makes it clear to the reader that why this question is in news, why this is very important. Okay, then you come down to content. So what sort of content? Content is the body of the article. Okay, so how this content is divided? This is divided again into two parts. How do you do that? See, divided into two parts, addressing merits and demerits in the one paragraph, and then causes and consequences in the second paragraph. So what are the merits? I mean, whatever topic you are talking about, so it must be having some advantages. right? So what all are the advantages of it, you will write here. So let's say you're talking about good governance. So good governance is one topic. So good governance has its merits, that how government is good, how government is ruling. So if the government is doing effective works, so this is a good governance. So every person has democracy. Democracy is very well maintained in the country. So these are the merits of good governance. And then there are some demerits also, that if good governance is not maintained well, so what are the demerits of it? So you can address them, but remember, first you have to address merits, then you have to address demerits. Okay, then come down to causes. So what are the causes which are leading to this problem, whatever problem you are discussing here? Then talk about the consequences. If this problem remains the same, then what will be the consequences, or what are the consequences that you are facing in today's world? Okay, so these are the things that you have to address. Then come down to conclusion. So this is not exactly conclusion, this is called as a summing up statement. So in the summing up paragraph, what you do, you provide your opinion related to suggestions. You have to provide suggestion. Always remember that every long composition should include suggestions, that how this problem can be solved, whatever problem you are discussing, how this problem can be solved, that should be provided here in summing up paragraph. So give your opinion. You can also add in comments, you can also add in critics views and points. You can also suggest here the recommendations, or if there is any committee that has provided some recommendations, you can also address to that. So whatever suggestions that you can provide at your end, being a reader, so you can also provide it here. All right, then come down to conclusion. Conclusion is your conclusive statement, which should be in 2 to 3 lines and concluded with a hope. Give it an optimistic conclusion. Okay, so optimistic conclusion is going to give you good marks. Okay, so always remember that you are providing an optimistic conclusion to it with a hope, and you can also make an appeal to the readers that what they can do, how they can contribute to making this problem or this context effective, or effective use of anything. So this is how the appeal you can make it to the readers, right? Or call for an action, or if there is any action that needs to be taken care of, that should be taken, so that action you can also talk about. Okay, so this is the conclusive statement of the writer. Then come down here, I have made these questions. See, when I follow article writing, what I do, I generally strategize my content. So how do I strategize? I follow these 3 points. So this what, why and how. So these 3 things will make your article writing easier. So this is for those who are not really good at article writing or organizing their content well, but they have a lot of material, but they have a lot of ideas. So you can strategize, you can organize your content in this way. So first is what. So what you are talking about, that will come in first paragraph. What is the problem, what is the context, what are the issues, that will come in the first paragraph. Second paragraph, you can include why. So this you can divide it in 2 parts. Why, why this problem has occurred, what are the causes of it, and then what are the merits or demerits. Okay, and then what are the consequences. This you can write in this. So why this problem has occurred, then why these consequences are there, why this situation has occurred, all this you can talk about here. Then talk about how you can solve this problem. So this is the third paragraph you're talking about, and then later give your conclusive statement. So this is how you can strategize. Now look at the marks. So this is of 10 marker question. So you see, format is given 1 mark. Format includes your title and article, writer's name. Then content includes 4 marks, and expression is of 5 marks. So you can pause here. You can see that these are the points on which the article is analyzed or assessed by the examiner. Okay. And now further, see, this is the layout. So how do you write? This is how you give a topic, or you give the title of the article, and then this is the byline that you are providing here, right? So this topic and writer's name, this I have written for your convenience, that this is what, but you don't have to mention this. You have to only mention the title, you have to only mention the byline. And then after this, immediately after this, leaving a line, you can introduce your topic here, then develop your topic with the context in which you are talking about, then talk about effects, advantages or disadvantages, then provide the solution of the problem, and later on conclusive statement. Okay, so this is the layout of your article writing. This should not be in a box. Box is not necessary here, as we had it in first 4 compositions. Okay. Then remember these 5 C's: clarity, completeness, conciseness, correctness, and coherence. This I lay emphasis again and again, so always you should keep them in mind so that you can structure your composition nicely. Okay, hope you have liked this video and this video was useful to you. If you have any problem, if you have any confusion, you can write below in the comment section and I will definitely answer your query. So please like, share and subscribe to my channel for latest updates. Thank you. Have a nice